catting for the Minutemen. And with me...
Hello, I am Sandman99.
And catting is a term that you should look up, kids. And remember, there's no actual
I have
kids.
to look that up.
And remember, this is Sweater Vest After Dark. So, just by the very definition of it being after dark, it's not going to be age-gated because kids shouldn't be watching it anyway. Now, our characters changed a little bit, and we'll show you guys how. I have the Minuteman General's hat now because I'm a boss-ass bitch, obviously, and I have Linda. Now, let's go show you guys Linda. You know, my special lady. But
Ooh,
there's also
fancy.
There's also Betty Mark II. Now, Betty Mark II, oh, she's a damaging bitch. And she eats the competition. And make sure I can hear myself, so we might want to take care of that a little bit there.
Yep,
So
I am working on it. I have far too many controls here.
That's okay. Well, we're going through that. I'm going to talk a little bit about Betty Mark II. Betty Mark II is a special shotgun that I got. It's a legendary set item that does 25% more damage and limb damage, but has more recoil.
Yeah, so 100... it's the violent legendary effect.
Mm-hmm. And it does 178 regular damage. It's got a fire rate of 26, a range of 53, an accuracy of 49. And for some reason it has over 60,000 shells. I have tried to fix this problem, but every time I load, it just happens. It's a byproduct of the mod I have. I don't know what to tell you guys. And then we got Linda. This is Linda. The last minute does more limb damage. Perfect. I say again, perfect modification for a sniper rifle. If you're not going to shoot someone in the head and you want to shoot them in the leg, or say you're in VATS and you want to shoot someone in the leg or the arm, this weapon will kill pretty much anything. And if you have to use a second shot in VATS, you should start fucking running. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, well, I think that the head is technically considered to be a limb for damage purposes too,
Is
right?
it really?
I think so. Right?
Now,
because I watched this guy do a demo video and he was using Wastelander's Friend, you know, that 10mm pistol that you can buy from Deb over at Bunker Hill. And it has the same legendary on it. He was shooting people in the head with it, just like insta-killing them, right?
So something like, ooh, the recoil on this shotgun is bullshit. This Sentinel power armor is tough, eh?
What are you doing? You're shooting your own power armor?
Well, I just wanted to see how tough it was to test it against something that would not become hostile. Oh. That power armor is tough, but I think I maxed it out to E. And that's just regular 45.
So how do you fix it? Or is it self-healing?
It can't be damaged.
Oh.
Because it's considered a person.
Oh, okay.
So but it does run out of ammo. So you can give it whatever gun you want. What do I have you? I think I gave him the Jamaican weapon. See, the Jamaican weapon is, if you ever watch any of those Asian Jamaican movies. No, I gave him this, which he is not using. There we go. And a staggering machete. Because...
Night vision boosted fiery laser pistol.
Yeah. That's a thing. But no bullets.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right?
Yeah, well, you probably have to give him some ammunition in order for him to be able to use that weapon, right?
Well, those are just details, am I right?
Yeah, except that he won't use the weapon unless you give him some ammunition.
Well, he's holding the weapon, so that's something.
Yeah.
So, this is my little pad area.
I see you furnished a little bit of it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some balls, you know. I'm hoping I can find at least 2 in my wife's purse. But I'm not quite sure. This is my Sheffield. That's a Mirelurk Queen Claw. There's some Mirelurk stuff. There's a Ghoul Head. You're welcome, Sheffield. There's a Mole Rat. There's the Minuteman General outfit. There's part of a synth arm that I've started customizing, but it was shitty. Here's some power armor. The first power armor I got at the beginning of the game, if you guys remember. And here's a clinic.
I see you shined it up a little bit, though. Hey,
Oh yeah, I gave it
it's
the.
not the old. It's not the old rusty, dull metal
No,
anymore.
no, I gave it the Vault Tech paint. Then up here is just the way it was. Okay, so we're gonna do catting for the Minuteman. And unlike Sandman 99's videos, I fast travel. So we're gonna do some of that.
Well, I can't fast travel because I play on survival mode, and fast travel is disabled.
Oh, what a shame.
Otherwise I probably would,
I
but
don't doubt it.
I can't. So that's why I don't fast travel, because it's disabled in survival mode.
Even in New Vegas?
No, but the thing is, though, in New Vegas, when you're playing the hardcore mode, if you fast travel, sometimes you can get into severe trouble with your, like hunger and that kind of stuff, because it assumes that a certain amount of time goes by while you're fast traveling, right?
So that
And
means you might have missed like 80 meals considering you're such a hungry fucking vampire.
that's right. So you have to be careful about that kind of thing, because you can actually come to a considerable amount of harm if you fast travel when you have hardcore turned on, right? And it's really the same thing in survival mode too. Even if you could fast travel, it probably wouldn't be a good idea, just because like you might die of thirst before you actually get to wherever you're going if you're fast traveling far enough, like say from Sanctuary Hills all the way to the castle or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like that again. But that may be one of the reasons why, when they designed the survival mode, that might be one of the reasons why they disabled fast traveling, right? because
Could be actually.
because the hunger and thirst and fatigue mechanisms, like in survival, if you don't sleep when you start to get tired, you could end up in really bad trouble, because if you get tired enough, basically you physically collapse and can't move, right? And like that could be pretty bad. So that may be why they've disabled fast travel in survival mode too, so you don't get into trouble with some of the survival mechanisms, right?
I never really thought about that, but that makes a lot of sense.
Well, you didn't finish that one off.
Oh, don't worry.
You gotta shoot them till they fall down.
Yeah, but I got Preston and the Tin Man.
Yeah, I know. But if you count on them to watch out for your ass, then you're going to get it handed to you.
Hasn't happened yet. Level
Yeah, but it
31.
will.
On
Yeah,
hard.
it will though.
Okay.
If you get careless and you count on them to do too much for you, then yeah, you could get yourself in trouble. Wow, that was a bottle cap mine too.
Oh, I love the sound of them, but I don't really run into them often. No, it's not because I fast travel. Just I don't know. Usually it's cryo mines that I run into a lot when I'm playing by myself.
Uh, so you aren't really a big believer in the sneak perk then?
It's funny you mentioned that because I was telling you about that character I'm making, Ashford. He is a gunslinger who can sneak.
Yeah, because what makes the sneak perk valuable is that if you spend enough perk points on it, then you don't need to worry about setting off mines anymore, right? It's kind of like Light Step in Fallout New Vegas that way. You missed.
Not from where I'm standing. You hear that? China will fall.
Yeah.
This video is now demonetized.
I don't know. I don't think they would penalize you for that, because that's an in-game thing, right? it's not a message or anything. It's just a thing that's in the game.
I really need to work on my accuracy.
Well, isn't 95 pretty much the maximum anyways?
No, there's so many perks that actually give you accuracy for vets. Like, it doesn't mean like you're guaranteed to hit every time, but it tightens it. Do I not heal? Like some sort of mutant? What are my perks again? Because again, I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight.
Did you get Life Bringer or Life Giver?
I did not max out Life Giver. That's why I can't heal like some sort of monster.
That's why you can't heal like some sort of monster. You need 2 more perks of Life Giver.
Now where's Gun Nut? Okay.
It's over under intelligence.
8 more levels before I can master guns. Or at least modifying them.
Yeah, Gun Nut. You got 4 ranks of riflemen though, so any rifle type weapons that you use should be pretty effective.
Oh yeah, oh fuck, a behemoth. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't like that too much.
He's got a little bit of a skull. Oh, did he just throw something at you?
Yeah, he turfed something at me.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna lose that fucking leg if he doesn't launch his P's and Q's.
Yeah, he didn't hurt you very bad with that, anyways. Like.
Yeah, but he threw it and hit the. Okay, that hurt a little bit. I don't like that.
That didn't hardly hurt you at all.
Oh.
There, you see that? He just whacked you with that. In survival mode, you'd be dead right now.
I'm playing on hard. What more do you want from me?
Because you know what? If you want to get one-shotted by something, all it takes is for you to get hit by one of those, like thrown items from one of these things, right?
At
least in my game, anyways, you don't get hit by those guys. I don't care what level you are, because if they hit you with one of those, it's like bye.
Also, I have something pretty radical to tell you. I might be getting rid of Linda.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So what are you going to replace her with?
A bolt action rifle, but not a sniper rifle.
Oh.
I really liked playing with it. I think it's from all the times I played Bioshock, to be honest with you.
I see.
Bioshock Infinite, I really like that weapon. Where the fuck is this place?
Well, you're way down in the south end of the Commonwealth, and you're just crossing towards Somerville. You're looking more or less in the direction of Somerville Place right now. Like if you go across this swamp, you'll probably end up fairly close to Somerville Place.
I wonder if I'll find another good fight in this swamp.
Vanilla-wise, there isn't a lot of stuff in here.
Do I have any Mirelurk Kings? There's someone named Mac. Is he friendly or is he gonna die?
I don't know.
A random bar? I know this guy. I've seen him have a fucking bar on a bridge before.
Yeah,
he's mentally deficient.
He's the random bartender, yeah. Bar in the middle of the swamp, eh?
I'm in the middle of a fucking swamp surrounded by radstagos and blood bugs.
Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna pull a Sandman 99.
Oh, you're gonna actually buy something from him? Oh, you're gonna buy booze?
It's Saturday night, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? The booze
Let's get fucked up.
The booze will give you a temporary boost of strength if you're finding...
Fuck it, lead everything. Have you ever talked to someone drunk before? Watch this.
Yeah, I do it all the time, actually.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
It sounds like they're a bunch of pussies.
Any
Yeah,
idea
raiders
how
that
many?
won't leave us
I'm
alone.
afraid. Well, this time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base.
You let 3 raiders bully you?
You really are one of the good guys, you know?
You told
Oh,
me.
you
Well,
just
I'm not
discovered a
sweet
Somerville
guy.
place.
Most people are just
Okay.
So where's these raiders at, anyway?
Your life more. I just wanted you.
Well, if any of that is
Oh. All right.
Oh, Preston's there,
Yeah, I want his perk.
yeah. You know, he's going to keep pestering you once you get his perk. You'll have to send him home somewhere, because every time you talk to him after that, he's going to be trying to get into your pants, right?
That's okay. After after I get his perk, he's gonna go live at the castle.
Ah. Impale yourself on a tree root.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, that's the problem with these low accuracy guns. Like this one is pretty much a aim manually at close range kind of weapon, because ooh, that might be pretty good.
You think there's enough of the
Exterminator's,
meat left?
yeah, Exterminator's automatic combat rifle.
I think we'll call her Melissa.
Well, that one will do extra damage against mirelurks and bugs, and you can put a nice long-range scope on that and turn it into a sniper weapon too. Uh-oh, what do you got going on here? Oh, another rad stag.
Had to make sure it was dead, you know.
I
Don't want to
think it's
get him
dead.
back up.
It's dead, Jim.
I couldn't see the red shirt. I had to be sure. How do you hunt ragstones? I hunt them with a fucking shotgun. Gunner's Plaza.
Yeah, now you're heading toward the GNN building here.
Mm-hmm. Who's shooting me?
Well, these guys have a little bit better class of weapons, so you might know.
Yeah, I might get
wanna
a better fight out of these gunners than the ragstone,
Yeah,
huh?
well, they've already hurt you a little bit, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, these guys aren't just raiders with pipe guns, right?
Well, I don't know about that. See this guy right here? He used to have a leg.
Yeah, I know. You're wasting your ammunition on guys that you don't need to, though.
It's because my gun sucked so bad.
Well, no, you do is you use your shotgun at that closer range, and you just manually aim.
Manually aim like this?
Yeah.
Ba-bam! Ba-bam! It's just the fucking recoil on Betty is hardcore. I have to get used to it.
That's not that bad. What you need to do is put the, like I think you can put a recoil absorbing stock on this thing and stuff like that too, right?
I'm gonna have to. The recoil is dog shit.
sweet.
Hey?
Said I'm gonna have to. This recoil is dog shit. You know? Alright. Look at all these dirty black suit, dirty three-piece suit. So, if I...
That's because nobody ever does laundry, right?
Then where's the clean stuff coming from?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, where the fuck did he come from?
Well, if you run around up here making all kinds of noise, there are several of these guys on the roof of this building, right? So they will notice you and come looking for you if you're not making any effort at stealth at all, right?
I mean, your character in Fallout New Vegas was not stealthy in the first few episodes. Give me a break here.
Still not very stealthy.
Oh
actually.
no, I'm dead. I got mini nukes. I got fucking mini nukes.
Yeah, you
God
just got mini
damn
nuked.
it. That's okay, I have a plan.
To not get mini nuked next time?
No, I gotta make a new character. That character's dead now. I'm kidding, I'm not making a new character.
Yeah, I know I play that way in my own private playthroughs, but
So do I. You're the reason I play
on-
that way, actually.
Yeah, on the channel though, you don't play that way because people
It's boring.
you drive people nuts when you're constantly having to start over again every time you get killed, right?
It drives people nuts when, you know, you blow up in like a hellfire like that, or, you know, when a rail just blows up, right? Drives me crazy.
In fact, it's pretty funny. I set up a nice ambush here the other day
Did the Minutemen
for a
send
bunch
you?
of super mutants, and
Of course.
There's a
well, you
group
just
of
had to come and
raiders
redo all this now.
stealing our
Looks like it.
supplies, threatening us
You know
if we
what?
can't
You
give
have
them
the ability to do a quick save every now and then. You should probably do
what
that.
we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Well, now you
Don't
have to
worry.
go and kill the
I'll
raiders
take
in
care of
Hyde
it.
I
Park
hope so. We
again.
didn't know what to do.
So those gunners weren't even my target? Damn.
Hell no.
Really are one of the good guys.
You were just over there screwing around and they killed you.
Yeah, but they're alive, and I can't abide that kind of shit.
Yeah. Well, I told you got to be careful with those guys and maybe even try and employ a little bit of stealth or something because they're not just a bunch of raiders with pipe guns. They actually have real weapons. They can actually do real harm to you, right?
Except for the mini nuke, Betty is the most damaging weapon they have. And when I say have, it's because I'm going to shove Betty up their ass and pull the trigger.
Yeah, but the thing is, even those two guys with laser pistols mess you up a little bit too, right?
Yes, they were. But because I died, I also lost Melissa. I'm not too happy about that.
Oh, you got to pick them up again. Then you got to turn around because that was that legendary Radstag you just killed, right?
Yeah, I just had to kill that one.
Oh, no, you already did.
No, the other Radstag, though, I just shot in the face.
Oh, this one. And then you
Yeah.
got to go all the way back there and try and find the body now.
Oh, it's okay. It glows in the dark.
There. See, you got the same thing back again anyway. So I
Goddamn
would say that it was probably pre-generated a little bit in advance. I'm not sure how far back, but it probably was pre-generated at the time, at least when you were at Somerville Place. See, now what you do is you sit here with your sniper rifle and you look for those guys and you try to shoot as many of them as you can from here before they know you're there, right? At least that's the approach that I take.
I have something very important to say.
What's that?
Magnets, bitch. Oh my god, did he just disintegrate into paste? I guess it was nothing. He just stole
you
that
prob-
guy's shit! Did you see that? He stole that guy's shit!
Yeah,
Like, he doesn't need it no more.
Well, shoot him now.
I can't, he ran away.
He's just behind that thing there.
My wine has worn off.
See,
There he
what you
is.
really need to do is you need to find that guy with the fat man and kill him.
I think it was a woman, actually.
Whatever, right? Well, you had a perfect chance to shoot him there.
I'm not the best shot. It takes one or two. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you suck. Wow.
Well, to be fair, I've been playing a Metroidvania game called Hollow Knight, and it doesn't have any system like this right here. So, forgive me if my skills are a little rusty.
Yeah, well, just watch out for that guy with the mini nuke now, or he'll get you again. Where's that feral cool reaver?
I don't think so, bitch.
He's
Abort!
totally-
Abort! 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 Abort!
There.
Abort! Abort!
Shoot him.
Abort! He shot the fucking mini nuke!
Oh.
The crazy bastard! I don't see the mushroom cloud.
Maybe he blew himself up.
I don't think so.
Well, obviously he missed you.
This time.
Quit screwing around and shoot that guy.
Whoops. The only fight I like is an unfair fight.
Yeah, well, that's why I tend to sneak up on these guys and shoot them before they know I'm there, right?
Shit, I'm not doing very good right now. Okay. Yeah, the only fight I like is an unfair fight. Like when that guy decided he was gonna fight Mike Tyson, and he's a bum, you know? Like he's not a real fighter, but he thinks he is.
Why, has that happened already?
That's gonna happen on Netflix, yeah.
Oh, okay. It hasn't happened.
Some dumb bitch YouTuber who's won a few fights against old retired bum boxers and MMA fighters thinks he can beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah, well, Mike Tyson is like 60 years old now, right?
He's 57.
Yeah.
But Mike Tyson's training with one of the best trainers. And he's posting his videos. Shit, I didn't get him with both shots. Go ahead, shoot your shot, you bitch.
Here it comes.
Ah, you missed again. He has to be out of ammo for that fucking thing. How many shots do they have?
Well, I think that NPCs actually don't run out of ammunition, right?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I might be wrong about things like the Fat Man or the missile launcher, but generally speaking, if you give like say, even if you give a settler a gun of some kind and give him one bullet, he won't run out of ammunition. I think what your robot guy must have got him or something now.
Fucking hate mini nukes.
Yeah, you better go grab that thing before somebody else picks it up.
I don't know where his corpse is because it flew into the air when he got shot. So the problem is,
It's up against the
okay,
wall there next to
he
the
has.
couch.
I just took it. Now they can't use
Get
it
it?
against me. Yeah, I got it. I got the Fat
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, assuming they don't have another Fat Man.
I think there's only one, actually. Usually they only have one guy with one of those weapons up here. But those weapons tend to work better if you're shooting downward with them to a target below you.
Oh,
Right,
they're
that might
hurting
be-
me.
Yeah, that might be why he was having trouble hitting you. Oh, they're really hurting you. You're getting fucked up, man.
Yep.
You better take some cover.
I am the cover. You're like, take cover, and I'm just like, wah! Because that's what the orcs say when they run at people screaming like a bunch of crackheads.
Now
Wah!
you need another stim pack because you got a crippled arm.
That's okay. I have many. Okay, that was a fun diversion. We'll come back here later. There, I know you don't like floating hands. Here you go.
Yeah, actually, you know what? In some of these combat situations, if you're, if you've got enough room, if you're going to manually aim with that shotgun, you should try doing it in third person too, because you may find that it's a bit easier to aim. Just go in third person and put the dot over the thing you want to make dead, and then pull the trigger. Right? You know, like you don't necessarily.
I'm not a
have
shotgun surgeon, but at point blank range, one of these has to hit. And none of them hit. Ooh, they're hurting me.
Yeah, he's throwing grenades like crazy, but maybe he'll blow himself up too if he doesn't blow you up first.
Children of the Atom. I really need to dampen this fucking recoil.
Try third person. Just go in third person, and then when you press the aim button, you'll see a little yellow dot appear, and you just put the dot over what you want to shoot, right?
Just like in Friday the 13th Part
No, like
5, wherever
now,
the
like
wherever
if
the
you,
dot goes, you bang.
yeah, see that? You see that? When you press the aim button, you got a little yellow dot, and you just put the little yellow dot over the target, right? Yeah, just like that.
God, I hate radiation. Jesus Christ. What is it? What is he using? The fucking radiation gun of the bear?
No, those guns tend to stagger, right? Like they even though it doesn't look like you're taking a whole lot of damage from it, they do stagger you, right?
So I made that joke for Rec V5 and no one else, I guess. Even though you're the one who introduced us to that game.
Oh, you mean Diablo, the weapons of the bear?
Yeah, because they cause knockback.
Yeah. No, well, here you are at Hyde Park.
Did something just bite me? Oh shit, oh shit. Well, that was your own fault, I guess. I don't like killing dogs, but I'll take that dog meat and the dog armor. Oh, guess what 2BT TV has?
What does 2BTV have?
Beast Wars.
What's a Beast War?
I don't know how to respond to that. I honestly do not.
Well, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it.
It's Rec V5's fault that you don't know what that is.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Oh well.
I know he won't watch this video, so
Yeah.
I can't even yell at him properly. Get your legendary bitch ass over here. Say goodbye to your leg, it's gone. Martyr's metal right leg.
Oh, there you go. That one is, again, kind of a limited use thing, I think, because if you get hit down to the point where you're that low on health, you're basically one hit away from being killed anyways, right? Well, you're not going to open the safe and see if there's any goodies inside?
I can just go back. That's the cool thing. I don't know why that really is standing there.
You're all swimming, so you can't fight.
Yep. Just like the guards in Oblivion. I'll just hide in the water, they'll never get me.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know anything about that because you were a good boy.
Yeah, I always like to play a good guy.
I'm a good guy. Everyone else is my enemy and they die. That's how it's supposed to work, right? Signed, your neighbors. Would you like to take a ride, my Rocket 69? It's a two-seater.
Yeah. I don't remember you going to the Beantown Brewery.
What does that have to do with Rocket 69?
Well, because you were referring to Confident Travis's commentary there, right?
Oh yes, I guess I was.
And if you haven't been there yet, then there is no Confident Travis yet. Open that safe.
You really want me to open that safe,
that guy's
huh?
chair. You didn't open that safe. I mean, you got to farm a little bit of XP up top behind the boss's chair there on the roof. Yeah, see?
You had me at XP.
Yeah, like right there, see?
It is ready to fly.
You miss out on all that XP by not picking all these locks and stuff, right?
Okay.
Not to mention that they got some good stuff inside this more often than not. So, did you complete the mission?
No, we're not even anywhere near the mission yet, I don't think.
Yeah, you are. You're in Hyde Park.
Oh, I guess I killed them all.
You gotta
Yeah.
kill all the raiders in Hyde Park.
As they say in Naughty Bear, you defluffed them all.
Yeah.
I wish they would remaster
Are
Naughty
you
Bear.
addicted? Are you addicted to alcohol?
I think it might be. That's a little martini. Yeah,
Yeah, the little red martini
it's a bad
symbol
sign.
there. It looks like you must be suffering from alcohol withdrawal.
That's no good.
So you better find yourself some booze.
You remember Reboot, don't you?
Yeah, I never watched it. That was kind of a thing where I was already a grown up for a long time when that came out.
Then good news, it's not a kids
So,
show. It pretends it is.
yeah, well, it looked to me like a kids show, kind of, right? Because I know I used to sit there with my kid on Saturday mornings, and every now and then he'd be watching that, right?
hmm Beast Wars was. Oh, you know what the Transformers are?
Yeah.
So Beast Wars is what happens after the G1, like the Generation 1 Transformers.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're Transformer things then.
Yes, except they're a hell of a lot smaller for one. And the Predacons became. Sorry, let's try that again. The
Well,
Decepticons became the Predacons, so Predators. And the Autobots, the good guys, became the Maximals. And other than that,
Okay.
it's it's pretty much the same. But it's good.
Yeah, well, very little of this lore is going to make any sense to me because I never watched that either, right? So
The Autobots are the good guys.
that,
The
like, again,
Decepticons are the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. That's your primer.
like a lot of that stuff was
I
also
took care
well
of those
after
raiders
my
for you.
time, right?
Really?
So
Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it.
so these guys now are going to be happy
Mm-hmm.
campers, and you can build settlement here and scrap everything, and all that kind of stuff, right?
I ain't doing that. That's what I'm gonna do.
What are you going to do?
You want a better life, right? Why can't I send him on a supply line?
Because they're kids.
He's not a kid.
No, but he's the only adult, and yes, at certain settlements you cannot.
Lazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, at certain settlements you cannot send the original settlers on supply line routes, which means that you will have to either recruit somebody here or go back to another settlement and send someone here from the other direction.
Well, I guess the settlement's just gonna die then. See you guys later.
You're not even going to put a gun turret up?
What
Nah.
now?
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements.
Oh, come on now. Put a gun turret on the roof of that car.
Offer help to anyone.
I can't. I can't afford to make one.
No.
Okay. Now, doing random shit with Preston is fun, but we gotta do some real quests. Some quests that matter.
Yeah, well, this is one of those radiant quests, though, that actually gains you a settlement, right?
No, I just mean like people probably don't want to see me just doing settlement quests over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
They probably
you
want
gotta,
to see.
you gotta mix things up a little bit. Oh, you haven't gone to rescue Nick Valentine yet?
He's fine.
But what you should do is work on getting Preston's perk so that you can get rid of him, because his perk is a good one, right?
Oh, absolutely. But we need to do something first. I know we're gonna do more stuff with Vault 88. Don't worry about that.
What's this with Starlight Drive-In? Taking Point Starlight Drive-In?
You want me to clear Starlight Drive-In?
You haven't done that yet?
No.
Wow. Well, it's no wonder you got an isolated settlement way on the far end of the map from anything else that you've got going on, right?
You've seen everything that's happened with. This is episode 5.
Yeah.
How do you think the fact that I'm level 31 has confused you? But I remember. I don't think the video still exists anymore. But I remember making those videos with you back in the day, and you were like level 22, and we still hadn't even made it to fucking Diamond City. I was just pleading with you. I was like, please, let's go to Diamond City.
Yeah, I know, but you know what though? I don't like to rush, right?
I'm level 31, and I still haven't gotten the latest issue of Public Occurrences.
Yeah, and I like to like follow a particular path until its logical end. I don't And I also don't like the way that this game wants you to overextend yourself early with your settlements either, right? You know, like they're constantly pushing you to establish settlements that are further and further away, and you know, when you're not even prepared to support them yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I tend to take a little bit more of a methodical approach to things like that, and I don't allow myself to be drawn into you know, some of these things like having the castle opened up when I don't have any settlements between Sanctuary and the castle yet, and that kind of thing,
Mm.
right?
What's the best caliber for a rifle that's not a sniper rifle?
Well, this gun here, if you have a look at your different receivers, you should be able to put a pretty good high-level receiver on this gun. And it depends on how you want to play. I mean, right now you've got 4 levels of rifleman, right? So put the calibrated, powerful receiver on it. And that is, I think, the highest level receiver that you can still shoot 45 caliber ammunition with. And, you know, like that still is a pretty good gun. You know, 45 ammunition is very common in the game, so it's easy to find. And if you put a scope on this gun, then you can use it as a sniper rifle as well, right? Or if you decide that you wanted to develop your commando perks, then you put a large magazine on this gun and a reflex sight and turn it into an automatic weapon, right? But for you, because you've got the rifleman perk, it depends on how you want to use it. I mean, if you want to use this weapon at long range, then you put a long scope on it. And if you'd rather use it as a short to medium range weapon, well, then that's when you'd put like a reflex sight on it, right?
I hear what you mean.
It just depends. This is a very, like, combat rifles are extremely versatile. You can kit, you know, depending on how you build them, you can make them suitable for almost anything, right? It just depends on what you want to use it for, and also how you've been developing your character up to this point. You know, like for me, of all the vanilla weapons, the combat rifle is one of my favorite ones, actually. Just because you can use it in a lot of different ways. And eventually, when you get your full gun nut perks, well, then you can upgrade the receiver on this to shoot 308s, right? And then
Put really big holes in everything.
Yeah, and you can put a longer barrel on this, like it has now, or you could put a short barrel on it, which makes it more suitable for short range, like because you could do hip shooting and things like that with it better. And I think that lighter weight weapons also aim faster, right? Like they're faster to aim.
This is Melissa. Say hi. But it has to be capital letters. Silly me.
Uh-huh. Oh, all caps.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've never used a plasma weapon before.
A plasma weapon?
Never.
They're more like I know you can set them up like a long-range sniper weapon, but they're better at
As
short
flamers?
range because, well, not necessarily as a flamer, but even as if they shoot plasma projectiles, because the projectile speed is fairly slow. Then you know, like if you try to shoot something at long range through a scope with it, then the thing you're shooting, if it's moving, it might actually move out of the way by the time your plasma bolt gets there, right?
Huh.
But if you're shooting at short range, then it's actually pretty good. And by the way, if you put a like a flamer barrel on this thing, it has an extremely short range. It's basically then a point blank range weapon, right? Like almost melee distance. Like the range on it is so short that, like if you wanted to try that out, you could actually demonstrate that here. But the interesting thing about plasma weapons is, if you put a rifle stock on them, if you have the rifleman perk, then even the flamer does more damage. Like the flamethrower type attachment does more damage than it would if you made it into a pistol. Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Or if you were a gunslinger and you put a pistol grip on it, then the plasma caster would do more damage as a pistol than it would as a rifle.
Huh.
But you can see how slow the plasma bolts go, though, right?
Yeah, it's a slow weapon.
So that it's not really a good long-range weapon, but it is a pretty powerful short-range weapon, right?
I like Melissa. Melissa's good.
Well, you know what? Like I said, the combat rifle is one of the. It's probably the best mid-tier weapon in the game, right?
There's the original Betty. We might be swapping out Betty Mark II for original Betty.
Oh. What? Just because like that one's not legendary though, right?
No. Just that Betty Mark II has way too much recoil. She's too much for me to handle. Oh, I don't want to take all. Jesus.
Yeah, you don't want to take all, or you'll take everything in the bench, and then you won't be able to move.
Overseer's Love. So that's like
What's
Melissa.
that?
It was Melissa before Melissa.
Oh, okay. What you should do if you want the best combat rifle in the game is go to Vault 81 and buy the Overseer's Guardian, right?
I think I will.
You might have enough caps to buy it now. And if you...
60 man.
Hey, Carla.
Man.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Where the fuck is she looking?
I don't know. But you know what? If you have some extra stuff that you could sell to her, if you want to go and buy Overseer's Guardian, you should probably go and grab some more stuff out of your workbench.
I can just sell this random ammo that just keeps occurring for some reason.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, now she's got no money left, so it doesn't do you any good to sell any more to her.
No, it doesn't, does it? Okay. Who's hungry? Minuteman, they call me Love and Death. Let's make some grilled rod steaks, mole rat chunks, some nut chops, rad scorpion steak. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, get that level farming in while you can, and then if you take this food with you, even if you don't need it, well, you can always sell it as well. Like you can raise a surprising amount of money by selling cooked food, right?
Who you? Who you? Who you? Who you? I don't know you. I don't know you. You go to Somerville Place. I don't know you. I've never seen you before. Go away.
What's this? You're gonna send her as a supply to...
Well, I don't fucking know who she is. I've never seen her before. So I know she could be a synth spy.
Yeah, well, they didn't give you a way to find that out in this game, though, unless you actually have a settlement attack from the Institute, right? Then
she leaves the cap off her toothpaste. You know who does that? Synths.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess my wife's a synth because she does it all the time. The thing that she does that actually drives me the craziest is she'll drink directly from the mouthwash bottle and not use the cap and rinse it.
What? I thought everybody did that.
Fucking filthy animals, I swear.
Yeah, but see, you got to look at it this way. I mean, you kiss her, right? So what's the difference if you drink out of the same mouthwash bottle or if you kiss her? I mean, if anything, the mouthwash bottle.
Because she's putting that backwash bacteria into the mouthwash bottle, making it no longer sterile or clean.
Yeah, but you do realize that most mouthwashes are about 18% alcohol, right? Like any germs that might get spit back into the bottle are probably instantly killed, right?
No, not when you do it every day since the bottle's been opened. That's why I have my own mouthwash.
Okay.
Because we're not a flawed society. We're never going to get to the stars because of people like her.
I don't know, SVG. I think that I have to
It's okay,
say
she doesn't watch my stream.
You're a little bit squeamish about that one.
Definitely. Also, did you know that mouthwash originally was a floor cleaner?
Okay, sure. I'll buy that.
It was. It's like how, like, back in the day, not only did Coca-Cola have Coke in it, but it was marketed as a medicine.
Yeah, well, one thing I can tell you is that Listerine, way back when I was young, they had not actually made an effort to make it taste better yet. Like nowadays, you can buy Listerine and you get like a nice mint flavor and all that kind of stuff. Back then, Listerine actually tasted like floor cleaner. It was bad, man. And that was their marketing gimmick, is that it tastes terrible, but it works, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, and it really did. It tasted terrible. It was like well, when you say floor cleaner, like, yeah, it was like getting a mouthful of floor cleaner, like. Really.
It wasn't even commercial floor cleaner. It was industrial floor cleaner. It was.
Well, you know what? Many things that exist today were invented by accident, right?
Got it.
Like penicillin.
Yeah. Well, now you can use the Starlight Drive-In.
Now that everything's dead, I'll come back when I'm not on stream and I'll scrap this to shit. Okay,
Right, because you had to kill all the critters, and then build a recruitment settlement beacon.
we're gonna go see Abbott about the wall. Their devotion to the wall actually reminds me of an anime I think you like called Attack on Titan.
Oh.
So let me give you a little bit of information, okay?
Okay.
So it's largely a medieval society. With me so far?
Yeah.
It's in Germany, kind of.
Kind of?
Yep. They have steam power and they have muskets, even though it's a medieval society. And they built walls. So and the reason they built walls is because there's these things called titans, these massive giants that have no reproductive organs, don't need to poop because they don't have assholes.
So they're giant Barbie dolls or what?
Basically, except they eat and kill humanity. They don't bother with livestock unless you're throwing them as weapons. But they kill humans on sight. They crush them, they squish them, they eat them.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Make me. Don't touch the wall. Make me.
Happy to help out.
And there's these 5 walls. But all the outer, like the entire outer wall is broken up into sections. And the closer you are to the inner wall, the more important you are. So think of it like the Dwarven nobles, right? The closer to the surface you are, the closest to being on the surface you are, the richer you are. Unless you're actually on the surface. This is going to piss off Preston.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Well, you're going to ask for money?
Yeah.
125 caps.
Well, you're not going to get
150
Preston's
caps.
perk if you keep pissing him off.
Preston doesn't care. Is Preston even here?
Last chance.
I don't know.
Make
He
this
might have
worth
gotten
my while,
lost.
Or I walk.
Got me by the short hairs there.
I sure do
Have
got you
you-
by the short hairs. I'm the fucking general of the Minutemen.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much
Well.
obliged.
I didn't even do it for the money. I did it for the caps.
Uh,
Preston was right there. He didn't care. What the fuck?
That song was.
well, maybe he doesn't care.
Hold on.
He was like extorting an old man for money? Whatever.
You really are one of the good guys.
He just extorted an old man. You really are one of the good guys.
Thanks, Preston.
Thanks, Preston.
I already know you.
Oh,
think
he wants to talk to you now.
Right?
Since we met, most
Maybe
people
this is where you get the
you're
perk, and then you
I've seen
can
you.
Sure.
I just
give him a
wanted-
boot in the ass and send him packing.
Well, if any of that is true.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Then you can give that dog armor to your dog and get the dog, right?
And have someone who actually won't care that I'm such a bastard.
Yeah, that's right, because he doesn't care.
I know you don't care about achievements or trophies, but did you know about this one? Do you see what
Probably
that is?
not. What is? What?
What's
I
that
don't know
look
what
like to
you're
you?
looking at. Yeah, that's a base, right?
Yeah. Did you know
Baseball
that if you-
base.
Did you know that you can run all the bases and get an achievement?
Oh, no.
It's
Never
a cool little
bothered.
Easter egg they put. Well, it's Diamond City, right?
Yeah, I know. It's
It's just
Fenway
a cool
Park.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just a
Fenway
cool
Park.
thing.
Yeah.
And there's another one right there. That's first base. Lots of people actually miss it. Easiest trophy in the entire game to get. Most missable and most fun. If you care about that kind of thing, which I do, because I think it's really cool that you can do something like that.
We offer
I think it's kind of
wide
dumb that they
variety
turn
of
achievements off just because you have a mod or two installed.
Well, there's some. If there wasn't there was. So here's the thing about that. Sorry, I've had a drink. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You could just make a mod that says "Give me all achievements."
Go over your symptoms for me. One
Yeah,
at a time.
actually, I had one of those for a while, but
Oh my god.
You don't have cured.
But I don't
75
bother with that
caps?
anymore.
Bullshit.
Please, don't be an
The oh my god wasn't for you having that achievement. Sorry, that mod. It was for me being gouged for 75 fucking caps.
Yeah, actually, the mod didn't give you the achievements. What it did was it supposedly
That's nice.
gave you the ability to get the achievements again, even when you have
No
mods,
bullet
right?
wounds.
Glad to hear it.
But then again, though, I don't even know what all the achievements are, and I never really cared enough to bother. So,
Should I call this
Because-
series The Adventures of Manhands? Would that make you happy?
yeah, the Adventures of Manhands. Yeah. See, it's too bad that you can't get that family-friendly CBBE mod that you can get if you had an Xbox, because then you could actually have, like feminine hands on your female character, right? Instead of having man hands.
Radiation. You know what I'm to tell you? It's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Radiation doesn't fuck around. Okay, we're gonna do painting the town. I extorted that old man for a lot of money, and Preston did not care.
No, he didn't.
But I'm gonna go lie to Danny because I want extra XP.
Well, maybe Preston won't like that.
Well, I don't care what Preston likes. 'Cause he's a little bitch, and he's the reason why the Minutemen got recycled in the first place.
No, actually, it totally wasn't his fault. You know that, right?
What I mean is, there is at least 2 settlements on the way from Quincy to Diamond City. Sorry, to Sanctuary. He could have rallied some people.
Yeah, except that they can't all, use power armor and miniguns and all that kind of stuff like you can, right?
See, the
know,
fact
like
that
they-
he never tried to use power armor, all those suits are just hanging around, is the reason why the Minutemen suck so bad.
So,
See,
that traitor
if
might
they'd have tried stopping in
I wasn't worried. I got a whole supply train coming in tomorrow.
Jamaica Plain, well, then they would have gotten eaten by the ghouls there, right?
case. Let me put a down payment on some parts for the gate. Here you
You're
go.
gonna go with the whole
Anyway,
great big fat lie and get him to give you some money too, are you?
Does Preston just not give a fuck anymore?
It looks like he doesn't care, yeah.
Jesus. Preston's become more jaded than me, I guess.
Yeah, he just wants to do you, so he'll let you get away with pretty well anything, right?
So he's a high school kid. Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help.
Yeah. You're on the wrong street, though.
Oh my god. She's hurt.
Wow, and I think somebody just got blown up there, too. Oh, are you actually going to shoot her? Wow. I wonder what happens when you do that. Does it actually break anything, or?
I guess they aren't gonna need that anymore. I'll find it.
What's that?
The raiders across the street didn't like that.
Yeah.
They're trying to communicate with me.
Well, now you need something that, yeah, there you go.
I think they want to meet Betty. Do you think they want to meet Betty?
Well, I don't know. You should shoot that guy.
Oh, I would, but he doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah, he's an ash pile now.
Yeah, he's dead. She's got a furious board. Fuck. It's like when you and Ricky 5 were talking about people attacking you with a with pool cues. You know, it's some people they just weren't born to be intelligent, you know? Just
well, you know what? That furious legendary can be pretty good if you are using it with a weapon that has a high attack rate.
Yeah, like the Furious Power Fist, or a Furious Ripper would be great.
Yeah.
But to put it on a board?
Yeah, or even if you had like like that handmade rifle that you can get from Nuka World that has the Furious effect on it, and you can turn it into an automatic weapon, right? Because then the damage can pile up really quick.
I'm not gonna pay for that. Do I look like I'm gonna give you a single red cent?
Nope, you had to reload.
This will make me look bad on stream. Okay. Oh, you wanted me to sneak, didn't you?
Oh, I don't care. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
You sound just like my wife. I was like, can I paint? And she's like, I don't care. Oh my god, I went to the library with the family yesterday, and Bob Ross has a kid's book called My First Color Palette.
Yeah.
And my son's eyes went huge. He was cooing up a storm.
Because it was colorful.
And it rhymed.
Ooh. Well, I think you're in danger. Danger, danger, Will Robinson.
Danger, danger, Will Robinson. How was it to watch Lost in Space live on TV?
Actually, the old TV series would be
Yes.
very dated. Would be very dated now.
Well, they made a new TV series on Netflix, and I watched the first episode part of it. It didn't look very good. Oops, sorry,
I don't
Preston.
know. I never watched the new one. I watched the old one when I was a kid. Oh, you just shot Preston in the ass.
Well, you know, he wants to tap my ass. I just thought, you know.
You tap his?
I tap his first. Now spread those legs. I'll tap that ass like a keg. Nobody please look that up. You should never watch that video.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the video. Now you have to understand, you're gonna have to
Please.
watch it a couple of times.
Oh,
It's just a music video. It's a music video. Relax.
Oh,
It's a suggestive
oh.
music video in terms of lyrics. But it's not.
Don't send it to me if it's on TikTok. I'm not going there.
It's not on TikTok. I promise. Maybe it's on TikTok. I don't know if it's on TikTok. It's on YouTube. So
Okay.
now work those legs. I'll tap that ass like a keg.
No way I can pick this.
Pardon fucking me?
That lock is too
Oh,
difficult.
you idiots!
You obviously haven't been working on your lock picking.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what I just saw. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. There you go. You had a level up that you hadn't spent yet, eh?
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
And I didn't, and I'm not, sorry, I'm not going to edit it because that's what honest people do. They don't edit their mistakes out.
You just missed that drug box there.
I'm going back. Keys are for people who aren't good at lockpicking like me.
Yeah, that's right. Or that at least up until 5 minutes ago we're not good at lockpicking like you.
I had expert in lockpicking. What's your lockpicking?
Master.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Actually, I usually try and level that particular skill up first.
You really are neglecting science though in Fallout New Vegas. I have to say that. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, well, you know what? That was not the type of character that I started off to build, though, right? You know, like basically, I started off to build a shotgun surgeon, and that's pretty much how I'm playing that, right?
No, I understand. If you want to play Fallout New Vegas, like truly experience what it is to play Fallout New Vegas, like something that doesn't exist anymore, play a low intelligence character.
Perfect.
Well, I sort of am right now.
No, I mean like a low intelligence character. Like nothing in intelligence at all. And people are like, who are you with? What organization? And you'll go, I with me. I like animals.
You gonna make that green paint, or are you gonna paint the wall blue?
I've never painted the wall blue. What happens?
They bitch at you.
Dude, but I thought you were a good boy. How would you even know?
Yeah. Well, no, I actually, it was an accident. I forgot.
I
One time when I was here, I
forgot.
forgot to mix the green paint, so I got there, and Abbott said, "Okay, do you want to paint the first stroke?" And actually, it was yellow. I painted the first stroke, and it was fucking yellow, right?
Did he get mad?
Yeah, and then he ended up painting the whole wall yellow, and then every time I ran across a guard or a citizen, they'd bitch at me because the wall was yellow, right?
Jesus. Well, I literally just scammed this man at 200 caps because I'm such a smooth talker.
Yeah, well, the least you can do then is paint the wall green, right?
I've never painted the wall anything but green.
Oh, well. Anyway, someday, you know, just for your own...
Someday I'll get old and I'll forget? Is that what you're going to tell me?
Someday for your own fun, you should try doing it in yellow or blue.
I will.
I know when I did it in yellow, all of the citizens of Diamond City didn't like it. And
do you want to hear?
Complained.
Do you want to hear something funny? Like really, really funny?
What?
That makes me a bad boy. Something that I thought was hilarious. So do you know that but it's just there are trophies in this game that are fun. Like for example, there's a trophy for dying to a superhuman suicider, right?
Oh,
and
that's
there's
an
also
accomplishment.
Yeah,
I did that just the other day.
Yeah, we don't have trophies enabled, so it doesn't matter. Anyway,
yeah.
There's a trophy. Whose house is this? Arturo. How the fuck does Arturo get up there?
Actually,
anyway.
there's a door in the back of the building, right?
Oh, okay. Anyway,
at ground level, and then I imagine there's some. I've never gone inside, but I would guess that there's probably stairs or something, right?
That's damn fine news.
So there's a trophy for reverse pickpocketing an explosive into someone and killing them.
Yeah.
So I did the whole quest with Nelson Lattimore, right? or whatever the fuck his name is, and his dad annoyed me. He's like, I'm gonna have you killed, blah blah blah. And I had like 5 perk points that I hadn't spent.
Sure seems happy with it.
So I quick saved. Then I put all 5 points into reverse pit pocket. I put a grenade in his pocket, and I walked away. Kaboom. Then I reloaded, and I put the perks in what I wanted.
Happy to help.
It's nice to work.
But you just did that to get the accomplishment, or what?
No. I didn't know the trophy existed. He just pissed me off, and I was like, I've heard about people reverse pickpocketing explosives.
Yeah, see, instead of having these pointless trophies, what they should have done is given you some kind of tangible in-game reward for getting these trophies. Then
you're talking like the Dragon Age Origins method. Like, completing the DLCs actually gives you something you can use in the regular campaign.
That's right. You know, like there should be, you know, like for example, if you're going to go to the trouble to, you know, learn pickpocketing well enough to reverse pickpocket a grenade into somebody's pocket, instead of just giving you a trophy and saying, you know, pat on the back, good job, they should actually give you something that you can use in return for that, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally 100% agree. Before we end the episode, do you want to go talk to the 2 lesbian scientists?
Whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me.
You have no say, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? They'll give you that little side quest to go and get a bloatfly gland. And if you happen to already have one in your back pocket, well then that's pretty easy XP, right?
Yes, I'm having trouble finding it because
you gotta turn around and go the other way.
Yeah, no, just
you gotta go toward their door is like just a few steps from second.
I just need to reset here. Sometimes I have trouble with directions, so I'm just gonna take a step back. We're gonna go into the air.
Go to second base.
Right now? I mean, with you?
Go to second base in the Diamond City here, and that's close to where their door is.
Okay, apparently I don't know where second base is.
Yeah, you just
first base.
There, yeah, you just passed their door.
So
you passed their door. You got to turn around and go the other way now.
Dr. Sun's house.
Yeah.
Doc Crocker's house.
Keep going.
Second base.
Yeah. There. Right there. You just walk by their door again.
Okay. I'm having a hard time.
Go back up the stairs onto that catwalk.
Okay.
There. And you see that blue door right there? That blue door on your left, right there.
Apparently not.
Your other left.
Jesus.
You have your back to their door right now. It's right there.
I like how this is going to be even more frustrating for the people watching this video. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Oh no. We began talking about this, remember? After last time, shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights. That was your choice. And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? Could they what kind of things, you ask? Ha! You do it.
So have you got a bloatfly gland in your pocket?
I don't know. But I'm going to turn the radio on.
Are you?
Hi there.
Yeah.
Are you here for today's free biology lesson? Sure. Yes.
There. You turned the radio on.
You have X-rays. Not quite now, gamma, but sun.
Yeah. Now she's got to give you the lesson.
Field trip. That's right. I usually have Sign me up.
If you pick sarcastic there, you'll tell her that she's a nerd.
So what do you
Too late now. Ask for money.
job, I get paid. Money? Oh.
More money.
A giant mutated bug.
Oh, Preston finally disliked it. Where were you earlier, Preston? Sitting on your ass? I need more. For science.
He's disliking that now.
He only disliked it once, though.
Get the bloat.
I think Kate actually loves it when you do it. I've actually had Nick Valentine, Piper, and Preston yell at me and tell me to get my shit together.
Really?
Or they're gonna leave.
You actually make them mad enough to do that?
Yeah, by playing a high charisma character and extorting people for money. Okay, so this is where we're going to
Alright.
end it right here because we're over an hour and I think 14 minutes. And I am the incorrigible Sweater Vest Gamer.
Yeah, and I'm Sandman99.
And, by the way, boys and girls, episode 18 of the Fallout New Vegas playthrough starring the Sandman99 and featuring RecV5 is going to be up on their channel by the time this video is published. So you guys should head over and check that out. And as soon as the link's up, I'll post it in the link here.
Sometime tonight.
And this one will be up sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, until next time.
Until next time.